What's up, losers? Sip here. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a villager for 1 emerald. Let's get to it. Alright, so here's a villager. This is just an example. I already did the whole process, so if you guys look, yep, he has 1 emerald for whatever book you want to do. So you can do this before you actually assign him like a thing, or you could do this after. So I'm doing it after. So let's say I don't want Riptide 3, right? So I break his lectern, I replace it, and then you just wait a little bit for him to find the lectern again. And then this time he has Thorns 1. Let's say I want Thorns 1. It's 1 emerald. And even his thing trade, this one. So you just trade him for his paper trade, just like that. Then you can come over here, and I mean I do need a couple books, and you could just trade him for that too. So it's, I mean, it's, pretty insane, to be honest with you. I'm so happy they did this. And this also works if you have one villager that only does the thing. So you could put this guy in a loop, and what he'll do is he'll tell his friends, like those guys over there, that um, to give you lower trades. So those guys will also give me lower trades at the same time as this guy. But I'm pretty sure this guy will give you the best trades. So I would just recommend doing it to the villager that you want the best trade for. So yeah, you guys can see he just gives you so many emeralds. It's kind of, I don't know. It's it's a little overpowered, but I mean, hey, they added it. They knew what they were doing. This has been on Java Edition for a long time now, so I'm finally, I'm happy they did it on Bedrock. So I guess I'll show you guys. Oh, and they also fixed the renew cycle. So as you can see, he's getting like the little particles, so he will renew his trades eventually. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let me show you guys how to make it. Alright, so no material list because this one really doesn't take anything. It just takes a bunch of solid blocks. So I guess I'll just show you guys how to make it. So if you start over here, this is going to be where your villager gets sent to the zombie. So I think we'll make the zombie chamber first. So the way you do it is, well, keep in mind the zombie chamber is gonna be one under, like, he's gonna be on ground level. So if you're standing here, the villager will be one above you. Or if you really want, and this is ground level, then you know what I mean. So just think about it like that, how the zombie is gonna be one below the rail. So this is where the zombie is going to be. What you're going to do is you're going to place a carpet here. So that's the block that the zombie is going to be standing on, and cover it up. If this is indoor, this would actually make it a lot easier for you. Since I'm doing it outside, the zombie could burn. I could set it to nighttime, but it doesn't really matter because he won't die if you do it quick enough. So yeah, let me just grab a zombie real quick. And then you're going to have to place a zombie in here. So before you do it, you need to make sure that he gets trapped in. So place a block like this, and then grab your trapdoors, and place one right here. Just like that. So now the zombie actually can't get out, but you also can't spawn the zombie inside of here because the carpet, well, I mean, if you have the block above, the carpet won't let him. So just place a zombie in there and then cover it up. I got lucky spawned with that. Cover it up. So you actually need the carpet so the minecart doesn't go on that block. But yeah, once you do that, place a block here just like that. That's where the villager is going to land on. And then just make a little, like, a walkway over here. This is where the rails are going to be. Once you do that, come over here and couple blocks out so that you can place a sticky piston that's facing towards this block just like this. And then once you do that, you're just gonna come over here like this, and then you're gonna place a redstone torch right here, and that's gonna be the thing that retracts the block. So once you do that, you're just gonna grab a normal piece of redstone, place it on top, or you could really do whatever you want. This, all you need to do is just find a way to get him to do it. So if you click it, you're gonna see that this block retracts, which is what you want to happen, so that the villager will fall down. And just place a couple blocks here so that the villager hits this. And then over here, I'm just gonna place glass blocks. You could place solid. I would recommend place. No, you have to actually. You should place glass because you want to see when the villager turns into the zombie. So yeah, do this, and then I mean, I guess you don't really need to cover it up. Yeah, once you do that, this is the actual chamber that the villager is gonna fall in. So all you need to do now is just grab some rails, powered rails or normal rails. You just have to make sure that he gets over there. I'm just gonna place some normal rails and then one powered rail with a button right here, just like that, and that's where the minecart's gonna go. You click the button, he'll get sent here. Once he turns into the zombie villager, you click it, he'll get sent down. So that's pretty good. Now once he gets set down, you're gonna come over here, and this is part 2. So if you guys have that part done, then I guess you guys can keep watching. If you don't, then finish this, and we'll get to the next part. Oh, actually, one more thing. You have to cover the trapdoor so that when the zombie villager gets in there, then he won't actually die from the sun, and actually you have to make a 1 block up. You have to make a 1 block up only because you don't want him to suffocate while he's going in. But yeah, alright, so let's get on to part 2. Alright, so hopefully you did part 1 correctly. Now we're on to part 2. So I just removed the blocks. I'm just going to restart it. So for part 2, this is what you're going to do. You're going to come down 3 blocks like this. You're going to remove these 2 air blocks, and you're going to make a little 3x3 platform. So that should be like the little center block and make a 3x3 platform. place one block to the left of like this machine, so right here, and then that's gonna be the block that powers this powered rail. So place a powered rail, and that should be directly correlated with this block right here. So I have a zombie villager ready, and you should see he'll land perfectly on that. So I'm just gonna kill this guy now. But yeah, that should be you know, pretty simple. And then just place a normal rail after. That'll just be a good marking block. So yeah. And then over here, you just have to place a button here. But I'm gonna place a piece of redstone with a button over here, just because I want it to be symmetrical to this. And then we're gonna have to start placing some iron bars. Alright, so iron bars actually speed up the process. So you just place iron bars. So there should be like 6 here, like this, and then 6 on the other side. So go all the way up, like this, and then I'm missing one right here. There we go. And then place one right here, and make sure, like I said, place the rail. That's like a little marker so that you don't accidentally place one down there. So that should be, I think, 7, and then one more here. I'm just gonna place a solid block actually, just because I like the solid block more, and that'll make it so that he'll land, you know, perfectly every time. I mean, it doesn't really matter; he'll always land perfectly. But yeah, whatever. So I guess you should use 7 iron bars. And then if you come over here, just extend this out a little bit, and that's just the rail that he's gonna go. So you should lead this to like a trading hall if you have one, or you can send them in an infinite loop if you want. But I mean, yeah, other than that, it's pretty much done. Just break one over here, just like this. I forgot to tell you, you guys need one open gap just so that you can actually start feeding him the weakness potion and the golden apple. And yeah, once you do that, then I mean, I guess that's pretty much done. So let me show you guys how to use the whole system. So if you come to part 1, I would actually change all these for powered rails. So make sure you have all powered rails leading up to the zombie, only because you need a lot of power to get him through. Because sometimes the zombie ends up hitting him back, and then he'll just like keep ping-ponging back and forth. So yeah, use powered rail so that he powers through all the way. And I mean, other than that, I guess it's pretty simple. So I'm gonna show you guys how to use it. Place, you know, or this should be attached to a villager breeder. That's the best thing you could do. So you should have a minecart like coming in. I'm just gonna simulate that by placing a minecart, and then there should be a villager inside like this. So if I click the button, you're gonna see it gets all the way sent through. And then the carpet part is actually crucial. This makes it so that the minecart doesn't go on that block, and that makes it so that every time you click this button, he'll get sent down 100% of the time. So as you can see, he's not going anywhere. I'm actually gonna extend this a little bit. And the reason he's not going anywhere is because of the fact that he has a powered rail under him that's not powered. So what you need to do now is give him his weakness and his golden apples. Alright, so I have my weakness and my golden apple, and this is how you do it. I'm pretty sure you guys all know this. You just throw the weakness at the villager, and once he gets the weakness, you feed him a golden apple. You'll see he'll start to shake. Now these iron bars actually speed up the process. I'm pretty sure they speed up the process. Don't, you know, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it speeds up the process. And once he turns into the villager, I'm just gonna say that he turned into the villager because I don't want to wait. You just click this button, and he'll be sent on his way all the way to whatever you want to send him to. So the trading hall, or like I said, the infinite loop. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the thing is pretty simple. It's a very simple machine. I think I'm one of the first people to make it on Bedrock Edition so far, due to the fact that it just came out, this ability. I think this is one of the most important things that happened in the update. I don't know why no one's talking about it, but yeah. I guess let's get on to the outro. Alright, so I hope you losers enjoyed. If you losers did, make sure you join the Discord. Link is in the description. If you guys need any help, that's where you guys can, ask me questions. I answer there all the time. So if you guys do need any help, make sure you just, I guess, yeah, join the Discord, ask me. You can DM me personally or just say it in, like, Loser Lounge or something. You guys will see. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty simple. But yeah, if you losers really did enjoy, you know what to do. Give me a kiss goodnight. See y'all.